Good morning, guys. Welcome to a new session.
Morning.
How
Good
are you?
morning.
How do you feel?
Fine.
This is our second day of the last week. Well, actually, guys, I want to tell you something, right? Um, as you remember, we didn't
Good
have
morning.
classes. Morning. As you remember, we didn't have classes on the first day of the module, right? I don't know if you remember. We didn't have classes the very first day, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to finish.
Yes, it's correct.
Okay, so we are going to finish on August the 7th. On August the 7th is gonna be the last day. All right. I mean, of course, next Monday we're not going to have classes. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday because it's vacation. But we're going to have classes on Friday, which is 7th, August 7th. All right, just let me check.
Yes, August 7th is correct.
Uh-huh. Yep.
It is Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Okay.
It's Friday. That's gonna be the last day. So on August the 7th, we are going to have the exam. Not this Friday. Not this Friday, right? Until August the 7th, because that's gonna be the last day.
Okay.
All right?
The last exam.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm. You agree or you disagree?
I
Agree.
agree.
More time to study.
I agree, teacher.
Okay. Hey, Julio Barrera, how are you?
Hey, how are the teachers? Good morning.
Morning. Okay, let's see right quick. Do you see my picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
yes.
What kind of items do we have in the picture? What do you see? Sergio Leon, what do you see?
I see 3 tables.
3 tables, okay. Luis Quintanilla, what do you see? What else do you see?
Uh, uh, chairs. Some chairs.
Some chairs, okay.
Yes.
Yes, there are some chairs. What else do you see, Guille?
Some books on the bookshelf.
Okay. Hector, what else do you see?
I see the computer.
Where's the computer?
Uh, it's the computer.
Where's the computer? Is it on the floor or on
On
the
the dress.
on the
On the
desk?
desk.
Okay, and
Yeah.
how many computers do you see?
One computer.
Just one.
Morning, teacher.
Morning,
Yeah.
morning, guys. Eh, Jose Bonilla, what else do you see?
A fishbowl. Tercera.
A fishbowl.
Fishbowl.
This is a fishbowl, guys. Let me write down the word on the chat. Fishbowl. This is called fishbowl, right? This is a fishbowl. Okay. Aldair, what else do you see?
Flower pot.
A flower pot. Yes, I have a flower pot right here. Okay. Carlos Calderon?
3 apples.
3 apples. Exactly, 3 apples. Next to the books, right? Good. Julio Barrera, what else do you see?
I see 1 o'clock on the wall.
Okay, yes, there's a clock right on the wall. What time is it? Is 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock?
It's 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, okay.
Yes.
Ricardo, what else do you see?
Window.
Okay. How many windows do you see?
2.
2 windows. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Lenin, what else do you see?
There are nice chair.
There are 9 chairs.
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 10. 10.
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
3,
6,
6,
7, 8, 9,
11.
10, 11 chairs.
11. Sorry.
11 chairs. Okay.
11. Okay.
All right. Gustavo, are you there, Gustavo?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. What do you see, Gustavo, on the tables?
The tables.
Yes. What do you see on the tables?
Some books,
Okay. Some books. All right.
cookies,
Cookies. What else?
milk,
Yeah. Some milk. Yes.
A blackboard.
A blackboard. There's a blackboard on the board. Yes.
A
What's
plant.
this, guys? What's this? What's this?
Crayons.
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 Okay. And what's this?
Paint.
Paint. Okay.
Paint.
All right. So what kind of place is this?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
Okay. It's a kindergarten classroom. Okay. A kindergarten classroom. All right. Hey, we have a ball right here.
A ball.
Yes, we have a ball. All right, guys. So the activity is this. You're going to mark some statements into true or false. First, you need to listen the sentence and you need to identify if the sentence is true or false, okay? According to the picture. So I'm going to start with you, Guille. You're going to be the first one. Listen to this. Listen to this and you tell me if the sentence is true or false, okay?
Okay.
There are 2 windows in the classroom.
One more time.
There are 2 windows in the classroom.
Yes.
Yes, it's true. It's
Is
true.
that true or false?
It's true.
No, it's false.
It's false.
Oh no, it's
False.
false. Only one. Oh yes,
Huh?
it's only one. It's false. It's false.
3 windows.
It's 3 windows.
How many windows do you have? 1, 2, or 3?
3.
3
Oh,
windows.
three.
3. Okay, so
3.
And it says
There are 2 windows in the classroom.
there are 2 windows in the classroom.
There
True
are
or
two
false?
windows.
False.
Okay, it's false. Aldair, listen to the second one.
There are 3 tables in the classroom.
It's true. It's true.
Okay, it's true. Yes, there are 3 tables in the classroom. Okay. Julio Barrera, next.
There is a ball on the floor.
It's true.
What did you hear?
Is one ball in the floor? On the floor?
There's a ball on the floor. Okay, that's true.
It's true.
Hector,
Okay.
There are 13 chairs in the classroom.
One more time.
There are 13 chairs in the classroom. There are
What
13
does it mean?
chairs in the classroom.
Teacher.
one more time.
Yeah.
There are 13 chairs in the classroom.
13.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, teacher.
13
You don't know?
in the
Why?
Oh.
13
What does
chairs.
it mean? 10
13
chairs.
chairs.
Oh.
Ah, the
chairs.
number.
Okay. Yeah. False.
False.
Yeah.
What did you hear?
11
Okay,
chairs.
no, but what did you hear? What did you hear?
Teacher. I hear teacher.
Listen.
There are 13 chairs in the classroom.
There are 13.
Yeah.
13 chairs in the classroom.
Chairs.
True or false?
Yeah. False.
It's false.
Yeah.
How many chairs are there?
11 chairs.
11.
In the classroom.
11 chairs. Okay. Gustavo, listen.
Oh. 12 chairs. Excuse me. 12 chairs.
12. 2, 4,
Yeah.
6, 8,
12.
12. Yes.
Because
12 chairs.
here.
But actually it's false, right? Because it says 13. So it's just false. Gustavo,
Okay.
are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Listen up.
There are 5 children in the classroom. There are 5 children in the classroom.
Yes. True.
Really? What did you hear?
Oh no.
What did you
False.
hear? What did you hear, Gustavo?
What?
What did you hear?
What do you hear?
Yes, what did you hear?
Any people?
Yeah, but the sentence says there are
5 children in the classroom.
5 children in the classroom. No, actually we don't
It's
have any,
false.
right?
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's false.
False.
There are not children in the classroom.
Okay.
Okay, Sergio, listen up.
Yes.
There is a computer in the classroom. There is a computer in the classroom.
True.
True.
There is a computer in the classroom.
What did you hear, in the table or in the classroom?
Classroom.
Okay, classroom. Okay. Jose Bonilla?
There is a picture on the wall. There is a picture on the wall.
false.
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 There isn't any picture. There isn't any picture on the wall, right? Not pictures. Okay, Luis Quintanilla?
There are 2 biscuits on a table. There are 2 biscuits on a table. There are 2 biscuits on a table.
False.
There are 2 biscuits on a table.
Biscuit. There are 2 biscuits on the table.
Biscuit.
Biscuit. What's biscuit?
What is the meaning of biscuit?
Guys, what is the meaning of biscuit?
Bizcocho. O golosina, algo así.
Huh?
I don't know.
Biscuit, guys. Let me show you a picture. Biscuit.
Oh,
Okay, biscuit.
okay.
Look.
Oh, it's true.
So it's
True. Biscuit.
oops, sorry. So it's true,
True.
right? And guys, remember the pronunciation. A biscuit is a cookie, right? But I've heard some people pronouncing this word like biscuit. It's not biscuit, okay?
Biscuit.
It's not biscuit, it's biscuit.
Biscuit.
Yeah. Biscuit. 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 Do you like biscuits, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So now let's move to our second activity. We are going to have an activity that is called hot chair. Hot chair. La silla caliente. All right, hot chair. And Lenin is gonna be the first person who is on the hot chair. Okay, Lenin? You're gonna be on the hot chair. Okay. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question using using a quantifier. Okay, using a quantifier. You need to answer my question, Lenin. Then another person from the class is going to follow up the conversation, and that person is going to ask you something related to what you said. For example, Lenin, this is your question, right? How many siblings do you have, Lenin?
Uh,
Do you know?
I have,
Do you know
I,
the meaning of siblings, Lenin?
yes,
Okay, how many siblings do you have?
I have 6 siblings.
6 siblings. Okay, all right. Now, Lenin says that he has 6 siblings. Okay, so another person is gonna continue with the next question, but you need to follow up the conversation, Remember that we are talking about Lenin's siblings. That is the topic. You cannot ask about something else that is not related to this information. Okay, that is the idea. The idea is to follow up the conversation. So Lenin says that he has 6 siblings. Guille, ask him a question to follow up the conversation related to that information.
Okay. Lenin, what? No. Who is your oldest brother? So
Okay,
your oldest sibling.
okay. Who is your oldest sibling?
Sibling. Yes.
Okay, yes. Good question. We are talking about siblings, all right? Lenin?
Repeat, Guillermo, porfa. Who is?
Who is your oldest sibling? Who is your oldest sibling?
Olders.
Oldest. The oldest.
Oldest.
Oldest. ¿Qué es oldest?
Okay, oldest.
Mayor.
Ah, okay. Two.
But listen to the question, Lenin.
Two.
Listen to the question. Who is the oldest?
Who is the oldest?
Yes,
Okay.
who is the oldest sibling?
Two older silver. Two older sibling.
Teacher, Lenin, answer me with the name of
Yes, Lenin.
his.
Yes, Lenin. You need to name your brother, your oldest brother. Who is the oldest sibling? I don't know if it is sister or brother.
Two.
Okay,
Two.
Lenin. I'm afraid you didn't catch the question. So let me write down the question. Who is your oldest sibling? Who is your oldest sibling? Who is it? Give me the name. Give me the name.
Okay. I two
My oldest
my
oldest
my
sibling
my older sibling
is
he, he's he's a woman.
okay. And what's her name?
His her name
Her name.
is Karen.
Okay, so okay, let's stop right there. Okay, don't give me more information, please. Don't give me more information. Okay,
Okay.
my oldest sibling is Karen. Karen, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. My oldest sibling is Karen. All right.
Okay.
So Carlos Calderon, continue. Continue. Ask the next question. Now we are talking about Karen. We're talking about Karen. So ask the next question.
The other person.
No, to Lenin.
Okay. Ver. How many?
Mm,
How
Carlos.
many? How many?
Carlos, you need to follow
Yes.
up the conversation. That is the idea. You need to follow up the conversation. We are talking about Karen. Now, we're
Okay.
talking about Karen. So ask a question related to Karen.
Okay. How years old?
Mm,
No. What? What?
remember?
What?
What is the question in order to ask for age?
What? Esperen, vamos a ver.
Jesus, you forgot?
No, what do years old, Karen?
Hmm?
How old is your sister?
Come on, Carlos. Don't tell me you forget. How old is Karen? Lenin,
Oh,
how old
ajá.
is Karen?
Sí, eso.
Okay. Her all is
Lenin, hey guys, you really forgot? We studied this.
She is.
Uh-huh.
okay. He is
She.
She is.
she is whole.
Oh. She is.
She is
She is. She is.
she is whole is
The years. The years.
Yeah.
years.
Yes. How old is she?
She is all is here.
How old is she, Lenin?
She is all. How old is she? How old? Year.
She is 20 years old, for example, Lenin.
45. She is 47.
Is okay. She is 30, 42
Okay,
years old.
she's 42 years old. Okay. She is 42 years old.
Okay.
All right. Sergio Leo, continue. Ask Lenin another question. Follow up the conversation.
Okay. How many siblings are boys, Lenin?
Repeat.
How many siblings are boys, Lenin?
Okay. Four. Four sibling boys.
Okay.
Or you can say I have 4 brothers.
Four brothers. Okay.
I have 4 brothers. Okay.
Four brothers.
Right. Now, please, Lenin, remember, right? Remember, this is something that we studied before, all right? So don't forget, guys. You need to practice, so
Okay.
so you don't forget, all right? So, Lenin, please choose a person, and that person is gonna be on the hot chair now. Choose a person. Choose a person from the class.
Jackson.
Jackson. Okay, Jackson is gonna be on the hot chair. Okay, Jackson. I'm gonna change the question. Mm, okay. Jackson, this question is for you. How many, Jackson, how many social media accounts do you have?
I have 3 social accounts.
Social media account.
I have 3 social media account.
Okay. Let's see. Gustavo.
Teacher.
Okay, Gustavo. Ask him a follow-up question to continue the conversation. Jackson says that he has 2 social media accounts.
Does has a job?
Hmm?
Does Karen has a job?
No, we're talking about Jackson's information.
Oh, perdón. Excuse
Okay.
me.
Yes, Jackson says, I asked Jackson this question. How many social media accounts do you have? And Jackson says that he has 2 social media accounts. So, what's your question?
Okay. Jackson, what's your favorite hobby?
No, Gustavo, follow up the conversation. We're talking about social media accounts.
Oh, accounts.
Yeah,
Cuenta, ¿verdad?
we're talking about social media accounts. So you need to ask
Okay.
something related to this.
Okay. Quiero ver. Let's see. Jackson, do you have account Twitter?
Do you have a Twitter account? Twitter account.
Twitter account.
Okay, Jackson.
Account.
Yes, I have Twitter account.
Okay, all right. Ricardo. Ask him the next question, please.
Who favorite social media?
What's your favorite? Who or what?
What, perdón?
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite?
What favorite
What's your
social media?
media?
My favorite media account is Facebook.
My favorite social media account is Facebook. Okay. Jose Bonilla, next question. What do you post on Facebook? Ask him. What do you post on Facebook? That might be a question, Jose Bonilla. What do you post on Facebook? Jose Bonilla?
¿Yo le tengo que preguntar eso o cómo?
You can ask him this question. What do you post on Facebook? Ask him.
What do you post in Facebook?
On Facebook.
I post on Facebook memes.
Memes. Okay. All right. Aldair, continue, please.
Okay. No sé, sería how many friends,
Yeah.
how many friends and Facebook.
Do you have?
How many, ¿cómo sería?
How many friends
How many friends
do you have?
Do you have on Facebook?
How How many friends do you have on Facebook, Jackson?
I have 300 friends on Facebook.
300 friends, 300 followers on Facebook. Okay. All right. Jose Alvarez. Next question.
Okay. How many girls do you have on Facebook?
How many girls? Okay. How many girls, Jackson, do you have on Facebook? Ah,
I don't know. A lot of girls on Facebook.
okay. I don't know. I have a lot of girls on Facebook. Okay. And I have a question for you, Jackson, to finish. Do you talk to all of the girls you have on Facebook?
No, I don't talk the all girls on Facebook.
Okay. All right, good. Jackson, please choose another person who's gonna be on the hot chair.
Carlos Calderón.
Carlos Calderon. Okay, Carlos Calderon is gonna be on the hot chair. And the question for you, Carlos, is okay, let's see. All right, this is the question for you.
Okay. How many?
Do you usually eat every day? How many meals do you usually eat every day?
Usually eat pupusas.
But how many? How many meals you usually eat? How many? I'm not asking what. I'm asking how many.
I usually eat four eat in the day.
4 meals.
4 meat.
4 meals a day. Okay, DJ, ask your question.
What's your favorite meal?
Okay, good question. What's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal is chicken.
Oh, but what's your favorite meal? What's meal?
Comida.
Yes.
My favorite.
It can be breakfast, dinner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
My favorite is. My favorite meal is dinner.
Dinner. Okay. Let's see. Luis Quintanilla, question.
Uh, what do what do you have usually for breakfast?
What do you usually have for breakfast?
Breakfast. I usually have my breakfast at 11 o'clock.
But that was not the question, Carlos Calderon. That was not the question. Luis, can you
Repeat, please.
ask the question again, please?
What do you have usually for breakfast?
What do you usually have?
What do you usually have
For breakfast?
for breakfast?
Okay. I usually have my breakfast at
Mm,
8 o'clock.
but it's not the question. Okay, that is not the question, Calderon. What?
I
What?
usually
What do you
I
usually?
usually
Not what time. What?
I usually eat milk and cookies in the breakfast
Milk,
and
milk
cookies
and biscuits.
and biscuit.
Yeah,
Biscuit.
okay, all
Okay.
right. Sergio, question. We're talking about Calderon's breakfast, right?
Okay. Carlos Calderon,
Okay.
what is your favorite food? What is your favorite food?
Okay. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is Mexican food.
Mexican food. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Jose Bonilla, next question.
What do you usually eat at dinner?
No, but now we are talking about Mexican food.
Um, what do you usually eat at Mexican food?
Mm,
What?
repeat the question, please.
What do you do usually eat Mexican food?
What do you usually eat?
Eat.
Uh-huh.
What do you usually eat? Oh, no, no. Oh, what kind of? The question is, what kind of Mexican
How often do you eat?
do you eat? What kind of Mexican food do you eat? What kind of?
Okay.
What kind of Mexican food do you eat?
Kings.
Kind.
What is Kim?
Kind. Kind is type.
Ah,
Kind is type.
ah. My favorite, mm, my favorite king
Kind.
Mexican food is burritos.
Burritos. Okay. All right. I love burritos. Okay. Hector, question.
Okay. How often do you eat Mexican food?
Good question.
I often do ¿cómo se llama?
How often do you eat Mexican food? Once a month, once a week, twice a week? How often? How often? How frequent?
I often 2 times in the week.
So the answer is I eat Mexican food twice. What did you say? Twice a
Two
month.
times.
Uh-huh.
2 times in the week.
Okay, twice a week. I eat Mexican food twice a week. This is the correct answer.
Okay.
Calderon.
Wow.
I
Okay.
eat Mexican food twice a week. Remember that once means one time, twice means 2 times.
Okay.
All right? Okay. All right, guys. So, good. Let's stop right here. Let's move to our next activity. Do you have a question? Do you have a question so far?
No, teacher.
No, no questions? Okay, good. Guys, did you submit your homework? Not yet.
Yes, already
Yes, teacher.
submitted.
Yes.
Remember that
Yes.
you only need to send the picture, the screenshot,
Yes.
okay? Guys, we're going to take a look at this quantifiers, and I want you to pay close attention to this. This information is really important. This information is very, very important. So, a lot of, many, much, some, any, a few, and a little. Okay. Look at this chart. If it is possible, guys, I want you to write down this information on your notebook, please. I want you to write down this information on your notebook while I am explaining this to you. So, I have countable and uncountable nouns. Okay? So, let's start with the countable nouns. When we are talking about countable nouns, we are talking about plural nouns. Okay? Such as apples, bottles, shirts, people, right? Brothers, sisters, okay. So those are countable nouns. So, but what are the quantifiers? What are the quantifiers that we use for affirmative sentences? We can use a lot of for countable nouns. We're talking about the countable nouns. We can use a lot of, lots of. What is the difference between a lot of and lots of? No difference. Okay, no difference. We don't have any difference. So the usage is exactly the same. You can see a lot of, lots of. Maybe lots of is more informal than a lot of. That might be the only difference. Okay, so for affirmative, we can use a lot of, lots of, some, or a few. We're talking about countable nouns, remember. For questions, we use how many. We can use some, but this is really important. We use some in two cases, when we offer or when we request. How come? For example, some in questions, right? But when you offer, and when you request. When you offer, let me give you an example. Do you want some water? I'm offering water. For example, if I tell you, Luis Quintanilla, I have a big bottle. I have a big bottle of water right here. Okay? So, Luis Quintanilla, I ask you, hey, Luis, do you want some water? I'm offering you water. And
Okay.
maybe you tell me, hey, teacher, yes, thank you. All right, so drink water. Okay, I'm offering you water. In that case, you can use some. All right, in that case, you can use some. Also, you can use some when you request. For example, can I have water? Luis Quintanilla asked me this question.
Yes.
No, ask me the question. Ask me the question.
Okay.
You don't have water and you need water, so request water. Ask me the question.
Murió una.
Can I have some water?
Can I have some water?
Okay. So, and I tell you, yes, not a problem. Drink.
Okay.
Okay. So you see the difference.
Yes, yes.
Sergio, you see the
Yes,
difference between offering and requesting. You see the difference.
What is the difference?
If you see the difference between offering and requesting.
Offering.
Do you understand? Do you understand the difference?
No, teacher.
No. ¿Entiende la diferencia de offer and request?
Offering está ofreciendo.
Ajá, and request?
Request está solicitando.
Okay, yes, so you do understand. Okay. All right, so in these two cases, we use some in questions. But when you are not offering or when you are not requesting, you use any. For example, is there any water in the fridge? Is there any water in the fridge? Am I offering? Am I offering water? Am I offering water, guys?
No,
No. Am I requesting water?
no.
No. I just
No.
want to know.
No.
I just want to know if there's some water in the fridge. So when you do not request or when you do not offer, you use any. You use any for questions. So, Carlos Calderon, is this clear?
No, no clear.
It's not clear?
Yes, it's not clear.
What's what is not clear?
In the bueno, en el último, is there any water in the fridge?
Okay.
No entiendo.
Okay, but my question is, Calderon, am I offering you water? If I ask you this question, hey Calderon, is there any water in the fridge? Am I offering you water?
No,
Am I requesting water from you?
tampoco.
Okay, so I just want to know.
Ah,
I just want to know if there's some water in the fridge. So when you ask a question just to know the quantity or the existences of something, you use any. You don't use
okay.
some. Okay?
Ah, okay.
Lenin, is this clear?
Any es para singular y some es plural, teacher.
Not really, Lenin. We are talking about quantifiers, the ones that are used for countable nouns. Okay? Some and any are used for countable nouns, for both. But in this case, I'm explaining to you when to use each. Lenin?
Yes, yes.
Okay, remember, some is used for questions, yes, but when you offer and when you request, but when you want to ask a question, right? just because you want to know, all right, the quantity of something, you use any. Look at this question, Lenny. Is there any water in the fridge? I'm not offering you water. I'm not requesting water. I just want to know if there's some water in the fridge. Lenin?
Okay.
Sure?
Teacher,
Yes.
and the possible answers is in negative and affirmative form. For this example, maybe a little or much or any. Okay.
Well, in this case, you can say, no. Is there any water in the fridge? You say, yes. There's a lot of water in the fridge. There's a lot of water in the fridge. Or you can say, yes, there's some water in the fridge. Or you can say, yes, there's much water in the fridge.
In the affirmative, we can use much too. Because I see in the negative form.
Oh, no. Okay, eliminate this. Okay, eliminate this. We don't use much. We only use a lot of and some.
For example, we can answer, no, there isn't much much water.
Yes, exactly. Sorry, my bad. I made a mistake, right? Sorry. So, but in the, yeah, if it is negative, it's like, no, there isn't much water in the fridge. No, there isn't much water in the fridge.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, all right. Once again, guys, this is not correct, right? It's my bad, right? I made a mistake. All right. Okay, so for negative statement, using the countable nouns, we use how many or any. Okay.
All the time, never change this.
No, this is a fixed rule. This is a fixed rule.
Okay.
So what about when you have uncountable nouns? For affirmative, you use a lot of or lots of. So it means that a lot of can be used for countable and uncountable. We use some as well for affirmative. So you can use some for countable and uncountable nouns. But for uncountable nouns, we use a little. We don't use a few, we use a little. For questions, again, you use some in order to offer or request. If you're not offering or if you're not requesting, you use any, and also we use much. Okay, because we're talking about an uncountable noun. So, and for negative, we can use much or any. So this information, guys, is really important. Okay, this information is really important. So let's go over some exercises. Guille, can you please help me out with the first one?
Okay. Eating out is expensive here. There aren't mm, some cheap restaurants, maybe.
Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the chart. Can you use some for negative? Okay, we have restaurants.
No.
Is a countable noun. Okay, negative, but we have a negative sentence. Negative sentence. So let's see.
Any.
We cannot use some. Okay, so in this any. Eating
Sorry.
is expensive here. There aren't any cheap restaurants. Sergio Leon, what about number 2?
There aren't
Is negative. And you have car
eh,
parks, which is accountable.
there aren't many cars parked in the center of Oxford.
There aren't many parks
in the center of Oxford.
in the center of Oxford. Okay. Number 3, Calderon.
Liverpool has a lot of great nightclubs.
A lot of, because you already have the preposition. So
A lot.
Liverpool has a lot of great nightclubs.
Okay, a lot.
Okay, why not many in this case? Why not
Many is negative.
Because we use many. Well, this is a countable noun, nightclubs. So we don't use many for affirmative, right? We use many for negative. Okay, there you go. Okay, what about number 4? Lenin, number 4.
Dice, hurry up.
Hurry up.
Hurry up. We only have a few.
But what do you have right
Time.
here? Is time countable or uncountable?
Tiempo. A little. A little time before the coach leaves.
Hurry up. We only have a little time before the coach leaves.
Coach leaves.
Coach leaves. Time. Another thing. When you have time with no S, is uncountable. Uncountable noun. But when you have times with S, that is a countable noun.
The form can be changed.
Which form, DJ?
Of the time or for uncountable or
The thing is that right here you're talking about a hour with no S. You're talking about hour. But in this case, you're not talking about hours. You're talking about frequency. Like for example, how many times do you have your English class a week? Frequency.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So guys, can you please go to Schoology? Okay, go to Schoology and continue this exercise. I'm going to create a small groups. I'm going to create a small groups. So go to Schoology, week number 4, then click on extra practice. Continue with number 5. Are you there? Are you in?
Yeah.
How many discussion?
Quantifiers.
Ah, okay.
Quantifiers.
Quantifier.
Yeah, quantifiers.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I'm going to create the small groups and you join the group. Continue with
One
number 5.
Okay. Quantify. Can you see my my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Sí.
But okay. Okay. A lot of eating. Uh, use the a lot of many much some any a few a little. Don't copy the sentence. Choose and write the correct quantify. Let's go. The first is any.
Okay.
Okay. The second
Sería siempre any. La 9 sería. No, la misma, porque te sigue en el siguiente. Any también. Yes, any. La 9 es.
Why any? Why any?
No. Es affirmative. Es some, entonces. Es affirmative. En la 8. Sí, en la 8. Sí, es afirmativo. No, pero. No, espérame. Ah, no, esta sería any y el otro sería afirmativo. Espérame, que ya me perdí. De la 8 estamos, perdón. Ajá, la 8. Is there...
La respuesta, espérame, en la respuesta de yes there is sería son, porque no es incontable y es en positivo. Bueno, y es la respuesta, ¿no?
Ay, es cierto, son.
Ajá,
Ajá,
son.
afirmativo.
Ajá.
Es cierto, excuse me. Son. Ok. De ahí la 9. Como son estudiantes, ¿va?
Sí. Student.
A lot of.
A lot of.
A lot of, ok. A lot of.
Do you want
Pregunta.
to the cinema?
Ahí puede ser a la ventana. Mucho ruido. Gracias.
Sorry, I don't have.
Espérate, no había visto mucho.
It's a lot of. Es que por eso la 3.
Esa sí está algo confusa.
Which one?
Bueno, pero si es negativo, pero ¿qué está preguntando?
Sí,
Ajá.
está preguntando.
Ah, pues sí. Yo que
mucho.
A lot.
No, pero si,
Why
pero si es
some?
interrogativa tendría que ser any.
Ajá.
You're not requesting, you're not offering.
Is any.
It's
Porque está
any.
preguntando, ¿no?
It's
Es any porque está preguntando.
you just want to know.
Okay.
You're any. You're any.
Okay. Do you what? Do you go? Do you
Guys,
go?
Pero
please
the
stop.
students is countable.
Stop. Number 8 and number 9.
Okay.
Check number 8. Check number 9.
8.
Is there some or any bread in the house?
Yes, it's any.
Any, okay.
Any, but why? Why?
Porque es uncountable.
Analyze the question. Analyze the question. Are you offering?
No.
Are you requesting?
No.
Okay, so if you don't offer and if you don't request, you use some. Sorry, you use any.
Oh,
Interrogativa, interrogative.
Okay.
Yes.
So
no, lo que pasa es que son solo se utiliza.
these are the things that you need to pay close attention.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, there is some.
Yes, there is some.
Yes, there is.
Some.
Uh-huh. And
Okay.
number 9,
Number 9.
there are
There are. There are
Es un
a
plural.
lot. A lot.
Is affirmative.
yeah, it's affirmative.
It's plural.
Uh-huh.
It's
It's
affirmative. It's
affirmative.
plural.
A lot.
A lot.
It's a lot of.
A
Okay,
lot of.
there are a lot of students here
A
today.
lot of students here tonight.
A lot of. Do you come
Do you want to go
cinema?
cinema? Sorry,
Sorry,
I don't
I don't
have.
have. It's negative. It's negative.
Is much.
Negative.
Much time.
I
feel sick. Smoke.
Smoke.
I feel sick.
A lot of. A lot. A lot.
A lot of.
A lot of.
Cigarettes today. It's affirmative. A lot of.
They are. Some little.
How, dice, como pregunta, how many.
Correcto.
En algo así. Ya vamos a ir aprendiendo.
Pero...
Sigamos.
Good. What happened, DJ?
Hello?
What are you?
I don't
what are
speak
you
in
talking
Spanish.
about?
It's confusing. Sometimes they use these forms. Sometimes
Yes.
it's confusing.
Yes, it's confusing. Sometimes it's confusing. So you need to analyze, right? You need to analyze the sentence, right? Mm-hmm.
All is in the context.
Yes, and also the context. So do you want to go to the cinema? Sorry, I don't have
Any time.
but time, guys, time. What did I tell you about this word? What did I tell you? Time with no S is uncountable.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
so
true.
those are the things you need to focus on. All right?
It's much.
It's much. And also, right? Much is used in negative forms.
Oh,
Okay?
Okay.
In this case, number 10 is
Much.
It's much.
I don't
It's
have
much.
much time.
I don't have much time.
Yes.
okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't have much time. Number
Okay.
11.
Yes.
Number 11.
Number 11.
Next.
I feel sick because I smoke a lot of
Yes, because much is used
cigarettes
with
a day.
uncountable nouns, and cigarettes are countable.
Yes.
Okay. So a lot of cigarettes.
Next, my turn.
Guys, you finish until number 14. Okay?
Okay.
You finish
Okay.
until number 14. Don't go over 15 and 16 until 14.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, teacher.
12. There are. Let me see. Let me see.
Expensive.
Affirmative and um,
There are
uncountable. There are little expensive new flats next to the
no,
river.
no sé a qué se refiere expensive
Flat.
news
Okay.
flats.
Flat. A flat, guys, is an apartment.
An apartment.
Yes, a flat is an apartment. A building. An apartment.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
An apartment.
It's an
Okay,
apartment.
a
So,
building.
flats are countable, right? So there are some or little.
Countable.
Some.
Sería some.
Mhm.
Some.
There are some
Yes.
Some.
expensive new flats
New
next to the
flats.
river.
Okay. Next.
Okay.
30.
Don't hit negative. Okay.
Chocolate.
Don't hit much. Don't hit much. Chocolate. It's
Chocolate.
no good for you. Chocolate.
Much.
Chocolate.
Yes. Don't eat much chocolate. It's not good for you.
Okay.
Okay.
And the last one.
There are. Yeah, well, there are a lot of weeds in my garden.
A
That
lot of
makes
weeds.
me angry.
A lot of weeds in my garden. What is the meaning of
A lot
weeds,
of weeds in
guys?
my garden.
I don't know. What is weeds?
Huh?
What is the meaning of weeds?
Es como mala hierba. La que crece en jardines y hace perder a las demás plantitas, right?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So that's weeds. Also, weed is marijuana, but that's a different context.
Coca.
Okay. All right, guys, so let's go back to the main session. Let's stop right there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Van a dar chance, ustedes tienen que mentir.
Okay,
Bien,
guys,
como mucho
did
se
you
hizo
finish?
mal después.
Did you finish? Listen up, listen up, listen up. Did you finish the first part at least?
The first part.
Yes, we
Okay, the first part. Okay, that's okay. The first,
Okay.
only the first part. Okay, so let's go over quick. Let's go over right quick the answers. Okay, so what about number 5, Guille? What about number 5?
Number 5 is we saw some beautiful animals.
Some beautiful animals will be met to Austria.
Yes, some.
There are.
Okay. All right. Lenin, 6.
There are a few a little shop near the university.
There are a few.
A few. A few.
There are a few, yes, shops near the university. Aldair, 7.
It's very quiet. There aren't many
Oh.
people.
Aldair, can you use many?
Yes.
Can you use many with, oh yeah, that's correct. I didn't say anything.
Yes,
All right,
Activo,
yeah,
teacher.
that's okay. That's okay. Okay. There aren't many people here today. Yes, you can use many or you can use much with negative, but much is used with uncountable, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes. All right. Oh, no. Luis Quintanilla. Luis Quintanilla.
Yes.
Okay, number 8.
Is there any bread in the house?
Any, not some, because you're not offering, you're not requesting. You
Yes.
just want to know,
Yes.
right? Is there any
Yes.
bread in the house? Yes, there is,
There is some.
because it's affirmative.
There is.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Jose Alvarez.
Teacher,
Fine.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Uh-huh.
Why we use in the 5? Why the animals is considered uncountable?
Animals are cannibal.
Ah, lo digo porque en la de afirmativo de los uncountables no aparece la palabra some.
Yes.
O si no lo copié quizás.
Cannibal. Cannibal.
Some is Bob.
Some.
Yo no lo había copiado.
Uh-huh.
Pues yo no lo había copiado, perdón.
Okay. Some is for cannibal and uncannibal, for both, right?
Okay.
Okay. Jose Alvarez.
A lot of
There are a lot of students here today. Okay. Number 10. Jackson.
Many. Do you want to go to the
Okay.
cinema?
But time. Is time cannibal or uncannibal?
Uncountable.
It's uncannibal. So can you use many with uncannibal nouns?
It's much.
It's much. Yes. Ricardo, 11. Your microphone is on mute.
I feel sick because I smoke a lot of cigarettes a day.
A lot of cigarettes. Cigarettes a day. Okay, a lot of cigarettes a day. Let's see who's next. Gustavo Hidalgo, please help me out.
Okay, teacher, okay. Some. There are some expensive
There are
new
some.
flats.
Yes. Flats, guys, the meaning of flat is apartment. Okay, apartment. A flat is an apartment, a building. Okay, that is a flat. Calderon, 13.
don't eat much chocolate.
Much. Don't eat much chocolate. It's not good for you. Okay. And Hector, the last one.
Okay. There are a little wheat in my garden. It's make me hungry.
Okay, there are a little, but which is plural.
Okay. A few. Excuse me.
A few. It makes me angry.
A lot.
A lot of. Okay, because of the context, right? And
Okay.
yes, you need to analyze the context as well, guys. Sometimes you might find some tricky sentences, right? And weeds,
Okay.
guys, weeds in this case is unwanted plants, right? Dangerous plants that kill the others in your garden, okay, in this case. But also, you know, right, that weed means marijuana, but that's a different context. All right. Okay. So guys, today you learned about quantifiers, right? So guys, for tomorrow, and I want you to do this on your notebook, okay? So we went over this quantifier: some, any, much, a lot of, or lots of. What else? A few, a little, some, any, much. Oh, many is missing, right? Some, any, much, a lot of, a few, a little, many. Is any other missing? No, right?
No, only.
Okay. So for tomorrow, guys, on your notebook, I want you to, on your notebook, don't upload anything on Schoology. On your notebook, I want you to make a sentence or a question using each quantifier. One sentence or question with some, another with any, another with much, another with a lot of, another with a few, another with a little, and another with many. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need 7 sentences or questions. You decide. Okay,
Only
on your
one
notebook.
question.
Okay, on your notebook. It can be a sentence or a question, right? For example, in this case, you can use some in question, so you can make a question, or you can make an affirmative sentence. In this case, any is used only for questions and negative sentences. Okay, so you decide if you make a question or a negative sentence. Much is used only in negative sentences, right? So you decide. But I want one sentence or question with each quantifier for tomorrow on your notebook. No van a subir nada de Schoology. On your notebook, okay?
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so let's go over.
Teacher,
Ajá.
teníamos algo para subir ahora.
Sí, la tarea
No.
que asigné ayer tienen hasta la 1.
Fíjese que me estaba pidiendo a mí su correo, parece.
No, es que, no.
¿Qué?
Lenin, solo tienen que mandarme cuando termine la tarea, le da verificar mis respuestas y le aparece la nota. Entonces, le hace un screenshot y ese screenshot
Okay.
a la plataforma.
Okay.
Ok, Ricardo Alfaro.
Present.
José Álvarez.
Present.
Julio Barrera.
Present.
José Bonilla.
Present.
Carlos Calderón.
Present.
Jackson Cornejo. Miguel Cruz.
Present.
Sergio de León.
Present.
Abimael Díaz. Abimael. Ok, Lenin.
Present.
Guillermo.
Present.
Gustavo Hidalgo.
Present.
Héctor Lima.
Present, teacher.
Luis Quintanilla.
Present.
Anthony Rodriguez.
Present.
Aldair.
Present.
Okay. So this is it for today's lesson, guys. Oops, it's late.
Yes.
Late.
Well.
Okay, guys. So do your homework, okay? On your notebook, remember, on your notebook.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Tomorrow.
Have a nice day.
See you.
Bye.
Tomorrow. Have a good one.